All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the franchise. Today, we're up against Kansas City. They're 3-3, but we know what they're all about. So this will be a hard one. They have great offense, great defense, great coach, great quarterback. Yeah, so we'll try our best. But our Raiders have won 3 in a row somehow against superior opponents. But this will be our hardest test yet, I believe. Yeah, they got a lot of points per game, pass yards. So we'll see. Not a lot of hope. I am watching I'm playing this game as my real life Lions are playing right now. So I'm going to be half and half watching this game and watching this game. So if I get excited, nothing's happened. That's why. Right now we're down 14-7 to the Vikings. So I don't know. The Vikings look like they have the game on rookie mode right now. I'm not loving that. All right, let's get into it.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the veteran, Adam Thielen. You always need eyes on him. 4th most catches in the NFL. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now
Let's
for some
go.
time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in week 8. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs.
Patty Mahomes.
First drive of the game.
See what he's got.
Fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know
good season so far.
In the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Second down run by Pacheco. His foray up the middle, and that's about
There we go.
Jordan Poyer up from the second.
Uh-oh. No. Chanel, I need you.
After the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player.
All right.
Who was
He's
shaken
okay.
up.
He's all right.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
No.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Damn it, Kelsey.
It's a gain of 12 there.
Always wide open. I don't understand it. His entire career.
I'm not sure how this
He looks so
defense
slow,
let that guy
but he's
slip
always
through
open.
like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
Get him. Get him. Tyree Wilson.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Chanel's not back yet, though.
Trying again, following the sack.
There we go.
Couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce,
All right.
the intended
Sit down,
target.
Travis.
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Take a seat. Raiders are going to new heights.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
Get him. Get him. No. I swear. I swear. God damn it.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
That's complete. Here's Brown. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Chanel's back. Thank God.
Tight end going in motion here.
All right, get him. Get him. Nice. Nobody there.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz.
Nobody,
and the result proves it.
nobody was there to block him.
For the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target.
Like him hit by a car.
Absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
All right, here we go.
To the air, Mahomes.
Get here. Get here.
Escapes
No.
the pocket.
No.
Wait for it on the
Come on.
And he's
God
able to
damn.
take this one down to the 25.
Twice now.
Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down.
Hate
to
running
25.
QBs.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And
Let's see
3 yards
Flacco doing any of that.
before he's caught. Jair Alexander with the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 23.
Man.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming.
All right, let's see how the Raiders offense will respond.
Better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
That's right. We did make some trades, though, so we bolstered our team a little bit in offense. Thielen, we have as a blanket. Hopefully help with our 3rd down situations.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, going strong well over a decade now after entering the league as a first-rounder out of Delaware, it's Joe Flacco.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, with certainly some momentum to build on today.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again.
There we go. Nice. Good run.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Sure did.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Man in motion out of the slot. Back to pass on 1st and 10.
Uh-oh. Throw it.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop?
Oh, that's right. We traded a Max Crosby. Came back to bite us.
It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Like he's paying off for him. We did get Schnell, though, so
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
I'm okay with that.
Another try following the sack.
Thielen.
Complete to Thielen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lip at any time.
Uh-oh.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. First down throw, Mahomes completes this one to Rice. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
It was the rookie from
All right. There we go.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards.
No, we don't. We love it.
Back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Raider football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing.
Jeez.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here.
We do. Let's get a chunk.
They'll throw it.
Ooh, oh, he almost got it.
Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
That's what I was talking about, though.
I like the completion. You never
Getting
turn down
Thielen.
completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and
I would have went for it.
Punt team, and the kick's away.
Oh, roll that back.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh, got injury.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes.
Hand.
Finds Xavier Worthy. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes.
Come on, get to him.
That's complete.
Oh.
The football. And they scoop it up. They can still
Oh, they got lucky.
almost the was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
Nice.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Sorry, the nice was for my Lions got to J.J. McCarthy. Huge loss.
If you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Kelsey catch was not nice.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
J.J. McCarthy did a nice somersault flip, though. Future gymnast.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him...
All right, come on, guys. Keep him out of the end zone.
Just find a way to get him the ball.
Pass it down close.
Ouch.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early days.
Get him. Oh, man.
And the ground game works for the touchdown.
So when do you think you have him? Just squirts away.
Take a 13-0 lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job.
What?
Stay in the pocket. Not anymore.
Blacksmith.
You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big.
He hating on blacksmiths?
Down out of it as well.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5.
Ooh.
He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
Here we go. Jump jack.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. They're on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
All right, here we go.
From the 47.
Nice.
Thielen's got it, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Andy's looking fit.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the handoff.
Ooh.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. He's dropping back to throw.
There we go.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 21.
Nice.
On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
We go. All right. We got him involved too now. Two nice backs.
Lone back gets the handoff.
There you go.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll try and push it in.
Ooh.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Surprised he gained that many yards, to be honest.
Give him a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. 3rd and goal at the 2. They'll try it with him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much
Go for it.
before getting brought
Go
down.
for it.
Only 1 yard there.
Let's do it.
Back-to-back stops, and decision time now on 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an
Oh, come on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point.
I don't think it phases them.
They do come away with 3.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice readying for a new series on offense. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards.
Look at Adam Thielen's up there.
Drive starts out with
Well, that's going to fall pretty quickly with this offense, but he's doing pretty well with the Panthers.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Ow.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Motioning the tight end now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on.
Nice.
It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So it'll be 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Pressure coming from Mahomes.
Ooh, get him.
And he doesn't
Oh, so close to a sack.
Got rid of that one, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Nice break up.
And he's there to knock away the pass.
Evan White.
4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And that couldn't have hit
What?
any better. That took
Man.
a perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the
Oh, my God.
And this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll get this drive started.
This is not good, guys. Not
Gonna
good.
need to go the length of the field to attack that deficit after the punt sets him all the way back to
Oh,
the 1-yard
good
line.
run. Woo.
That's good yardage
Makes
there
it feel a little
with
better.
set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He'll get this to Tucker.
Tucker.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a
That
little
number 1
something
looks
coming
cool,
out
that
of
dark
it, too.
visor.
They've got a man in motion. From the 18 on 2nd down. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
McDuffie.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's caught. That's Thielen.
Man.
This one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. They bring a tight end in motion right. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Wiley hauls it in.
Oh, I got lucky there.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A trip and fall, he would have been breaking open.
To move it forward, get some small yards on a throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jair Alexander with the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun.
Get him.
Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first.
Man.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running right is Pacheco. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right.
No.
He tucks it and takes off. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Man.
And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Holmes is really good. You guys know that?
The 37.
Spoiler alert.
First down throw, Mahomes.
Damn it.
Hauled in by Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared.
Teaching tape, yes.
Going out there and executing at a high level.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down.
Hate to say it, but this is going to be a must-score drive here.
Push their lead to 18.
If we have any sliver of hope.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Ball at the 33 for first down. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. He's got a gain of 6 there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Short pass brought in.
All right.
Defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
We got ourselves off the field, all right.
It's the punt team, and away goes the punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 2nd and 3 now. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And
There we go.
That's his first career interception.
There we go.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, they'll run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
No, we didn't. All right, just let him walk right through there. It's Chris Jones, I know, but come on, try a little bit.
Out to try this Raiders field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle.
Daniel.
And this kick is good.
All right, Nelson's got that.
There, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. Returns looking good so far.
Nice.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. First and 10, it's Mahomes.
Ooh. Oh.
And the defender redirects that.
He's had it.
Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown.
Nice.
He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Jair Alexander with the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Play action, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up.
There we go.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
What are they discussing?
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. To throw here on first down. And he's just going to get
lovely throw.
Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. They're throwing it. Got a man. Bowers has it.
Jeez.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. They're going play action.
Oh boy, big boy throw. Ah, great. There's Flacco. And they're in field goal range. Nice.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds a seam
Well, a real team's showing the Raiders what's up now. I think you were cute with your little 3-game winning streak. Watch this.
It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. So we've arrived at halftime. The Chiefs with a lead so far on the road. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time
Elias just got a really nice pick. Terrion Arnold. Rip that thing out of a guy's hands.
Afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter.
Close game.
Jamar Chase with a touchdown reception from Joe Burrow. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But
the other was the Raiders.
Left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Now to kick this one away.
You think so? Maybe a return here for a touchdown. Ooh. Ooh. Mostert's like, nah, I'm not going down.
Led by their running back. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards.
He is our offensive attack.
Drive, 1st and 10.
I won Rookie of the Year, though.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Oh no, Bakhtiari's hurt again. Wow. Shocker. It's like his 5th injury of the season.
2nd and 3 now.
Also why we didn't resign him.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw.
There we go.
Open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's a big gain.
It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing from the gun here.
What are you doing, Flacco?
Has it down
Go, Jack, go.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Blown back in the
Nice.
He gets the handoff.
Good rush.
Get in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Fourth touchdown on the season.
He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock.
Oh, he wouldn't.
Taking 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
They'll try it on the ground.
No, it didn't work there, though.
He is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jair Alexander with the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down.
Kelsey flopped a little bit there.
And continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Ooh, nice breakup.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch. I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run. Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take
Would have broke out big there.
You have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality.
Man, come on, guys. Gotta convert these third downs.
Money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Back to throw Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off play action. It's Mahomes.
No.
Takes it through the middle. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did
showed him.
just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch the lead to 23.
Oh, Boo Birds are coming out.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
It's one of those games where you try to leave early, beat the traffic.
His return starts at the 5. He
Ow.
stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Whatever you do, convert.
They give it to him
Thank
again.
you.
And he
Oh.
has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. They'll
There we
run
go.
it from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Having Chris Jones and Max Crosby, though, is pretty insane. Probably should have won a Super Bowl.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this
Roll
kick
back.
away. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback.
330, 4 touchdowns. They have a record-setting day today.
They're out and set.
Still a lot of game left. Break a few more.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter.
Nice.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Ooh, Kelsey's hurt.
Pause for an injury
I don't look good.
nobody wants to
Collarbone.
see. That is Travis
On the wrist.
Kelce in need of some assistance.
Arm.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
It's a big loss, though.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Completes this one to Rice. This is ahead for about 5.
164 yards.
With the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
Their O-line's just blocking great.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
They've been able to get any pressure.
Pick up and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That's complete. Here's Brown.
Ooh.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Why do they make him do that every single play?
Well, looky here. You don't even
I know it's his trademark, but it's abusing it a little bit.
Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Has a man. It's Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jair Alexander with the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man. It's like a long drive.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
All right, come on, guys. Big stop here.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Mostert on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided
Thankfully, we're
debate.
almost done.
It's Raiders football.
This is hard to watch.
Just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right, garbage time. Let's just get some stats for our guys, huh?
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Hey, don't you shove him. He's my star.
Big gain, 14 on
My
the
future.
play. And that's good for Raiders first. Looking for a throw here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Now looking to throw.
Here we go.
Gets it quickly to Bowers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there.
Flacco's garbage time king.
Down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And this one does not go far. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38.
Ooh.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it
He
definitely
did.
affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw now. He
Nice.
completes it in
Nice.
transit. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders first. Still sticking with the passing game. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
We do. Let's get something.
Back to
Here we
the
go.
ball again.
Go. Nice.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown day for him.
The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. It's what every player who scores a
He's such a
touchdown
jerk.
wants to do, Brock. He wants to get
Look at that. He
right
scored a
back there,
touchdown in a
put
game
up
that's
60
already over.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders get it back to a 19-point deficit. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again.
Surprised they're still playing him.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Get your backups in.
They give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
A Second down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Riley's just such a big dude.
Football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
There we go. Nice.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Broke through the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to.
Eating away at the clock.
He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every
maybe a big defensive sack or something. Like I haven't had one all game.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 13 on the pickup.
Got to run the clock out now.
First down, Kansas City.
A split second.
Pacheco his stats.
Making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
A quick throw is swatted
away. Alexander.
Complete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Get him.
He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough.
Harry Wilson, I think it's his 2nd sack today.
He's been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
One of the tight ends motioning right. 3rd down, it's Mahomes.
Oh, I thought that was a pick.
And they have this well into the red zone
Man.
now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first
Devin White's
down.
not happy.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry.
I just went right through him.
Between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now.
Get him. Yes.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete.
Nice.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Here's Mahomes now. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27.
All right. So what we can do here? Run the ball again?
This drive started. 1st and 10. Now
No, throwing.
Finds the in route complete.
Good Jack.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete here to Bowers. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's right, hurry up.
Offense up to the line fast.
Game's on the line. Souvenir for Lucky Fan.
Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it.
Ooh, nice throw.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down from the red zone.
Uh-oh.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Thielen's got it, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Close.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now
You do.
The 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So
All right, well, that one's finally over.
And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Yes, more Flacco on the ground clips. Make a compilation. All right, let's look at these stats. 254, no touchdowns, interception. Beautiful. 432, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Well, Ashton, 22 carries, 120 yards, 5.4, 2 touchdowns. Great game for him. Hopefully get our other backs involved a little more. Checo had a lot of carries. Mahomes, though. Whew. All right, Bowers had 146. Wow, I didn't know he was up that high. He had a good game, but I didn't think it was that good. Thielen, 35 yards. Surprised he even had that many, to be honest. Jack only had 3 receptions. 60 yards, though. Yeah, our offense was not great today. Brown had over 100 yards. Rice, 170. Kelsey got hurt, but he had 83 yards. Wiley, 39. Ouch. Kobe Dean, once again, all over the place. Getting stuff done. Tyree Wilson did have 2 sacks. Kobe Dean, Porter, Snowden, Wilkins. Nice. Tommy, big INT. Yeah, that was a eye-opener. All right, though. We're rebuilding. Part of the process. Get some upgrades for our young players. I love Snowden. He's 6'7", 240. Dude's a monster. All right. Let's see. What's our media question? Under 500 right now, and you've watched this team struggle to the first half of the season. Turning it around as soon as possible has to be the mindset now, doesn't it? All right. Let's move on to the next week. Got the Bengals. The Bengals. Ugh. Somebody wants to negotiate. Who is that? Mo. Yeah, sorry, Mo. I'm not interested in a 3-year deal. I'm saying we won't bring you back, but not at the number. Let you hit free agency. I forgot Melvin Ingram's even on the team. All right, let's Joe Burrow to worry about. It's great. Got Jalen Milroe last week in a trade. I'm hoping to develop him. Got great arm, great mobility. Just got to bring up his awareness a little bit, get used to the system. Maybe we got something in him. We'll see. Maybe he'll get some starts at the end of the season. Coach decides. So far, he's like, let's stick with Flacco, but Aiden O'Connell's right there too. He might get some looks. All right. And with that, I think that'll do it for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'll be back real soon.